Hello, guys, and welcome to the match review of Chelsea 2, Plymouth 1. I haven't really got much to say in terms of we were very lucky. Not as lucky as West Ham. West Ham, jammy little fuckers. But, we were very lucky today. A couple players played well, but a certain few played absolutely dreadful. But we'll get into that in a bit. First of all, I've got to say hello to my wonderful panel. First of all, the main man, Sadiq. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on. As always, listen, we got over the line, and I'm going to be pushing some support for two players that have been slandered over the last couple months. So,
I'll be looking forward to hearing them players, and I'll probably agree with you for once on them players, but we'll see how it goes. Josh, how you doing?
Yeah, man, doing well. Just like Sadiq, just get it over the line. Win's a win. Guys, it's been a couple weeks since guys played, so yeah, it's a decent 3 points. Lukaku's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get into that lump of lard in a bit, but Alfred, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, gents. I hope you are all well as well. Fucking hell. Match day came along again, and I was thinking to myself, my Blues are back. I'm going to be able to watch Chelsea again. It's going to be a nice, stressless game. We should be able to win pretty comfortably. And would you have a look at that? We made it fucking difficult to sell on ourselves again, like we always do. We got away with that. What can I say? But a win's a win, and we go to the Club World Cup without doing a Manchester United and being eliminated from this competition. So I'm happy about that, at least.
Yeah, I mean, we can finally talk about United now, because obviously we got it over the line. They didn't. Our keeper can save a penalty. Their keeper obviously can't save a penalty, despite having 8 chances to.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting game. I just clocked. It's the typical 12:30. We know what we're like with 12:30 kickoffs, so I was always not too surprised that it was a tough game. I thought we'd get it over the line a lot better than we did, but there you go. And we can only blame a couple of idiot players. But first of all, we'll talk about the lineup. And, well, before the lineup, Thomas Tuchel getting COVID. What's your thought, guys?
Matt, just quickly, I didn't realize I made 2 videos. Videos. This one, and I've got one that I made like 45 minutes. I don't know, something must have happened to connection. And a lot of comments on the other one. Wait, they're like, why haven't you started? I was thinking,
oh my
what's
God.
going on? So I've sent the link over there. Hopefully we see them come on. But yeah,
I was wondering why there was like 4 comments. I was like, surely YouTube's not that broken. But
the other one, everyone's on the comments. Literally, everyone's spamming and everything. Who we got there? Let me just see who we got there. We've got MC, IG, we've got Nizam, we've got Sonny, we've got PKD, Benjamin, Look Attack, Bro, listen, we've got everyone down there.
At least Look Attack managed to come on this one.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys, if you're watching this after, man. I apologize, and I was thinking, where the hell is everyone at? But sorry, Thomas Tuchel. It's a shame it's happened. Maybe he got it from that dinner that he went out with Marina. Yeah. Spending a January window budget, maybe.
Marina out. She can't buy a left back where she can get some COVID in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna stick by her for now. Okay. There's more problems, I think, in the team currently.
Yeah, but where do them problems stem from?
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Alfred, talk to me about Tuchel, man.
It's a shame, man, that he's just another bloody problem to add to our list of already fucking growing problems. Now he can't, he's going to be delayed to come to join us at the Club World Cup, hopefully not for too long. Do you guys know how long he has to isolate?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
Well, he tested positive yesterday, so as long I assume that there was, I heard it was no symptoms at all. So I assume it will be 5 days, and then he'll have a test. If he's negative, he can come out after them 5 days. If not, it's 7. So he will probably miss the semi-final, but he may be able to join for the final. But the only issue would be the bubbles, because if it's a tight COVID bubble, I don't know whether they'll allow Tuchel to come into that bubble halfway through. So that's the only issue I'd have with the final.
That's a massive shame for him, if he doesn't manage to make it. Fucking hell, he got us here. You know, he deserves to be there with us. It's shit house.
So wait, he's not going to be there at all?
Well, he won't be for the semi-final because that's in 4 days' time.
Yeah.
And then if he tests negative on his 5th day, he'll be able to come for the final. But the only issue is with these COVID bubbles, they don't usually allow you to come into them. Halfway through. So whether they'll allow that as an exception or not is another question.
Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Werner, Lukaku, Troll. Should we get into it? Should we put some positive towards Alonso and Kepa?
Yeah, well, let's do the positives first, and then we'll get into the negatives after. I'll wait for some people to come in.
Sorry, Kofi.
KJ, you just come in. How are you, bro?
Bro, let me tell you something. I always had faith in Marcus Alonso. Let me tell you something about that guy. Man, the best player you'll ever see on the football pitch, bro. Comes on, instant impact. Can Haaland do that? No! Come on, man. Minerals. That's what we need at this club.
Man said Haaland.
Come on.
I don't know what would be a bigger U-turn. KJ on Alonso or Jesters on Cho?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
No, man, I still think he should. But, I mean, fair play to him. He came on and he done something. He done more than what most people did on the pitch. He did more than Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Of course.
Yeah, of course you had the same Callum Hudson-Odoi. You didn't say anything about Lukaku, though, did you?
I did on Twitter. Bro, my tweets are vulgar. Don't follow me. You're going to see some bad things about Lukaku if you follow me.
Listen, man, does anyone want him to stay? Honestly, jokes aside, even if he scores a few goals in the next few games, do you guys actually want this guy to stay?
I'd like to run him out of our club.
You'd like to what?
Get him out. I'd like to run him out of our club. Get him out. Drag him out. Bro. Drag him out by his neck. Get him on a plane back to Belgium and deport him. Never let him come back. That lump of lard, that absolute cancer in the dressing room. Get him out. Don't want him anywhere near us.
Okay.
How bad of a play is he? So basic.
We'll come to this one. Let's go back to Alonso. I need to hear some more Alonso prop. Alfred.
Yes, I'm very happy with him. Obviously, you know, I've always said that he's got moments like that in him, but we all know that he's shown up in the past with some moments of magic like he did today. I've never really hated him like some others. Today he showed why he can still add a lot of value to this team, and I'm very, very happy with him.
Fair enough. Kepa as well, Matt. I'll let you go.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, fair play to Alonso, got the goal. But the main man himself, Kepa, what a player and what a transformation he's had from when everyone was calling him out. He was getting abuse on social media. No one wanted him at the club. Maybe Sadiq, that's about it. And he's completely changed it around. And if I'm going to be nice to Lukaku, if there's one way to turn it round, look at how Kepa done it, and that's the way you do it. But I don't have any faith. The body language of this absolute lump of lard was absolutely disgusting. Didn't try it at all. I don't care what anyone says. Didn't try in that whole match. I don't understand why he was still on the pitch. How is Kovacic getting taken off and that guy's still on the pitch? That was absolutely criminal, and that was a good reason why that substitution was booed, because it was absolutely terrible decision making. I don't know whether that is the Arno guy or whether it is Tuchel on the TV saying that, but Lukaku can't be starting. Lukaku can't be playing the whole match. It's absolutely criminal.
I don't understand what's going on.
But Kepa, it's the thing. I will never forgive him for what he did in the Carabao Cup final, because that is something you don't do. But he has turned it round for me, and if he is more than happy to stay as a second choice goalkeeper, and challenge Mendy, because he is changing it. He has become a very good cup goalkeeper. Obviously, saving penalties is going to be his thing now. In a cup competition, we don't have to worry about penalties anymore because we've got Kepa. We ain't got a Dean Henderson who can't save 8 penalties. We've got Kepa, 1 out of 1. So there you go. I hope Man United might be wanting to put a £72 million bid in for Kepa. They can do that because, they need a goalkeeper that can actually save a penalty, because none of their 2 goalkeepers can save any penalties. But there you go. Kepa, fantastic. I don't think he's
what I was going to say? Just quickly as well, big up Daniel for becoming a YouTube member. Thanks for all the support as always, man, and donation as well. Lukaku, not that guy. Sell him ASAP. Totally agree with you there, bro. What I do want to say very quickly is, first, me and Matt should be going to Chelsea against Lille in the Champions League. I don't know how I feel about that game personally. I don't know if I should be going to these games, especially with the performances that we're seeing. I'm going currently Chelsea, Liverpool. Matt, you could have got a ticket, by the way, if you was a member.
Yeah, but I'm working anyway.
Oh, cool. So Chelsea, Liverpool, Chelsea, Lille. So you'll see me and Matt. I think it's on the 21st of Feb or 22nd. We'll probably do a vlog and also a live review. So we'll give you guys a double upload on the channel. The connection around Chelsea is very, very bad. So it could take a bit of time to get that uploaded. So please keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't know if it was me. Sorry, Alfred?
We could be a different animal in the Champions League again, man, like last season.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. If we can't beat these guys comfortably, fair play to Plymouth. They played a very, very good game. Very unfortunate with the penalty. A bit of me kind of... Okay, I shouldn't say I wanted it to go in, because I did say in the chat, let it go in so we can have penalty shootout, because we were that bad. Man. So, yeah, Daniel, it's my first game in 2 years as well, which was before lockdown. So it's been quite a long time, and hopefully everyone's talking about this new kit, pre-match kit for Lukaku, making it Inter-esque, and for me, he's gone even worse.
Made him look worse.
Are we pushing the Lukaku agenda a lot more on all platforms, on YouTube, on Twitter, everything? I might even have to make a shirt saying Lukaku out or something. I don't know. We need to do something, basically.
He's got to go.
Why is he playing?
There's a simple reason why he's playing, because he cost the board £100 million. The board will not allow him not to miss a game. That's why I've always said Tuchel, in the manner that he manages his players, would not have let him back after one game. The problem is the board, and that is Marina, that is Bruce Buck, that is Eugene, that is the other guys. They've all told him that he has to play because he's a £100 million player, and they can't risk a £100 million player sitting on the bench every game. Yeah. It's bad enough that they have Werner and Kai Havertz on the bench, who cost a total of £130 million on the bench. They don't want to add a £100 million player to that.
Do you guys think that we might get lucky, and in the next transfer window, there'll be a few clubs maybe that know this situation, and maybe they'll come and try to put in a decent offer for him? He hasn't been playing that well, but
there's only one club that I would think would consider, and that is PSG, because there's now rumours coming out that Messi may return to Barcelona. So if that happens, if Mbappe goes, I feel like that could be something PSG go for, especially if Poch isn't there in the summer.
Yeah, it just depends how much money they're willing to spend, though, man. That's the problem. But right now, I'll take my price.
Do you know what? I could have a funny feeling happens. Poch goes to United. Conte goes to PSG. Lukaku goes to PSG with Conte.
Oh, that's a good one.
There you have it, folks. Matt J. Bull with a amazing prediction there. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Big up Sam, always supporting every single video, whether it's a stream or video. Thank you for always supporting. Guys, let us know if you are Lukaku in or out. I've put the tweet out on Twitter. I had about 60 replies in 5 minutes. It was absolute crazy. Ran with the olden days on my account. But yeah, let me know if you're Lukaku in or out. Please like the video as it helps out the channel. Subscribe and hit the notification. Am I okay? No, I'm not okay, KJ. Why are you asking me that?
Wait, bro. It looks like... Nah, never mind. It's all good.
I haven't slept.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I went to sleep at 5 a.m. after playing COD. We got tired of destroying Stockton City TV on FIFA. That they said they don't have enough players, so I decided to take it out on COD. And you know, it's been tough. It's been tough. Every time I tried to log off at 2 or 3, I was told to stay on with the team. So yeah, I did get up at 12:30 though. So,
Mods, can you time out Barry Burton, please?
well, what do you think? I can't see it.
Well, let's just say he's mentioning skin color, so that's not something that should be in the
People
comments.
only defending Lukaku because of skin color. Sad to say, but it's true. That is not true, my friend.
That's not true.
Mods, can you just time him out for?
Do we have a mod?
I mean, I'm a mod, but I don't think I've got enough charge to get on.
I don't think we've got mods here. But
I'll do it. Respect
Lukaku, this is racism, says the fake ads H. Let me just say very quickly now. I went against Lukaku before he even joined. You lot can't tell me this, man. Honestly, I know some people say it for jokes.
The funniest part is who is actually defending Lukaku. Thank you, Alfred.
I don't want to name anyone.
No worries.
Even ads, the real ads, not the fake ads. Even the real ads has given up.
Yeah. Even this guy said he wants to change his name, but just can't at the moment. Like,
why can't you look attack? Why can't you change your name?
You told me you're gonna change it. Look at that. We're not saying to change it. You're the one that told us to change it. I mean, you're gonna change it. Sorry, that's why we're mentioning it. Just before anyone thinks we're trying to make him change it. But yeah, J5. I missed him.
This is something I was actually going to talk about. Obviously, we've gone back to the back four, and everyone over the international break was saying, "Oh, how fantastic it is! We're going to go back to a back four. It's going to be great." Have you noticed we've played Tottenham and Plymouth, who are, let's be honest, very poor teams, and both of them have completely obliterated Jorginho on the transition. If Jorginho can't deal with these two teams on the transition, how was he supposed to play against anyone else? People were saying, oh, in the summer, they were saying, oh, Lampard was the one that ruined Jorginho in a back four. Jorginho can play a defensive midfielder. It's only with Lampard. Mate, Jorginho has been the guy that's killing this midfield half the time. We need to bring in a defensive midfielder that can increase the speed of the play and cope with the transitions. Unfortunately, Jorginho can't do this. The reason we were in a back three was because of Jorginho. Jorginho is a great midfielder in a back three. In a back four, Jorginho just can't hack it unless it's an international tournament because the play is very slow anyway, so it's suited to him. But unfortunately, we have to look at this in the whole, and we got to change it. This is why we're linked with Declan Rice. This is why we're linked with Tchouaméni. And Jorginho's only got 1 year left in the summer. Jorginho will probably end up leaving. I guarantee, with all the talks he's had with his agents in the past, it wouldn't surprise me if Jorginho leaves in the summer and we get a Tchouaméni or Rice, potentially both, although I think that's very unlikely. But the thing is, I understand maybe there might have not have been left backs available, but if we were to go to a back four like we are, and we're going to use Malang Sarr, which I think he played well, apart from the little incident, but I thought that was a dive from the player anyway. But If we were going to use a back, if we were going to use a back four, why didn't we just bring in Tchouaméni now? What was the issue with that?
You might be thinking.
I don't know.
Because that would have fit. That would have allowed us to play a back four now.
Look,
but no. But again, this is a competent board would do that. An incompetent board like ours doesn't think about that. They want to wait to the summer, and then his price tag will go up double to what it was last summer. That's how smart our board are. They wait till the price of these players inflate, and then we go and buy them.
Yeah. Just before we hear Xavi, Nizan, Havertz and Mount playing without Werner, but we're not effective. As soon as Werner came on, he made them look acceptable without match fitness. My friend, Werner can't control ball, he can't dribble, he can't shoot. He makes runs.
There's no way we're defending Werner. Like, there's no way.
Yeah. How are people?
Xavi, you support Lukaku.
I keep saying, bro, he's dead food, son. Like, I don't get how, whatever. These guys don't look. Lukaku, I don't get how you give an interview like that and then you get worse. You don't show no movement, bro. He just watches. Like, say he lays it off and gives a pass for somebody like outright, right? He just stands there instead of making a run into the box or trying to get on the end of it, bro. And it's just like his attitude is just so, like his body language. Does he look like a player that wants to play for us, man?
Yeah. He's trying.
Are you serious?
He doesn't know.
I don't know why you don't hate on Lukaku.
Every time he makes a mistake, he's still pointing to other people as if he's blaming the formation.
Yeah, but he's kind of
we're in a back four. We're playing the formation you want to play. Or better formation.
Matt, you don't understand something. Lukaku is £100 million player, okay? We have to play towards his strengths. We have to bring the best out of him right now, okay?
But we got a dilemma on our hands though, guys, because first things first, we need to sell Werner. We need to sell him. Bro.
Werner? Huh?
We need to sell him.
Why?
He's shit, bro. We need to sell him. But the thing is, we spent 100.
We do need to sell Werner.
We spent 100 mil on Lukaku, and now it's like we can't get him out. Like, you know, because we spent 100 mil, we definitely losing some money on Lukaku, like a good 20 mil. He's not going for no 100.
20.
I mean, 20 is generous.
That's generous.
That'll be good.
Yeah, so yeah, that's generous. We losing more than that, guys. We get like, do you guys see how can Lukaku improve?
Bro, I keep on saying this. He's such a basic player. He's got
there's a way you can improve. There's a way you can improve, but I don't think you guys will like it.
How?
The manager goes.
Oh my god!
I'm not even trolling. I'm not even trolling. I'm actually not even trolling, bro.
Well, then Lukaku, goodbye. Go back to Antwerp.
Yeah,
back to Antwerp.
That's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna get better.
Like the border is actually stupid if they pick Lukaku, because you could clearly see that Tuchel's not the problem. Clearly, it's Lukaku's the problem.
I'm not saying. Yo, Xavi. I'm not saying Tuchel is the problem, but a lot of
no. I know. I'm just saying if they back Lukaku over Tuchel, like this, but we gotta like a revolution with this board, man. That's retarded. Like it's clearly he even changed the formation or is trying to get the best out of Lukaku. You know what I mean? Trying everything.
Hopefully he puts in some performances towards the end of the season or something, adds a bit more to his value, and then we can make a bit more of that 50. Sorry, make a bit more than that 50 million.
Guys,
we're gonna.
You know what makes me laugh? You know what makes me laugh the most? You know, in the stadium, fans, they have certain chants. They chant about Tottenham when we're drawing or losing or whatever. We chant for Timo, bro. So some of these ones I just don't understand how we chant these guys. And now, obviously, big up Father. He finally got his dream come true. So I just want to show it because
Timo looks proper scared, don't he?
No.
No, man, he doesn't look happy, bro.
I'm sure father must have told him, yo, I support you all the time. I talk about you on all streams and stuff. The guy got 1,686 likes, bro.
He's probably gone, oh, you're that guy that keeps stalking me on social media saying that you're your agent.
It's a special counsel, man.
Yo, even Werner's body language too. He don't look like he want to play. He's not even like he loses the ball. He just does a light jog. He doesn't make it too hard.
Can you blame him? We've been benching him. Of course, he's gonna be unhappy.
All right, so we need to get him out because that's weak mentality, bro.
No, but Werner is dead food, bro. Werner's dead food.
You get your chance to prove something, and then you go like that. All right, him, Lukaku. We can't have that. That's cancerous, bro. I bet you, as much as like I would get on Mount, bro. I bet you if Mount's bench and he comes on, he's not doing what Werner's doing, like with that attitude.
Yeah, obviously it's money makes Mount. No, he got the minerals, bro. He's always the guy that's going to give 100% in effort, even when he's bad. He still gives 100%. That's the difference between these players. But
yo, wait, why are you Werner in though?
Who?
KJ.
Nah, bro, that's just for father, bro.
So you actually definitely
not ball in effect. Yerry Mina.
Well, if one had to go out of the two, who would you keep?
I keep Werner over Lukaku.
I keep Werner because at least he has a bit more of an attitude towards the club.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
I just can't get enough.
Yeah, and I feel like Werner wouldn't like leak onto other players either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like look at the interview he did the other week where he said he doesn't understand why the fans are singing his name so much because he's not been good enough. Like he accepts to himself he hasn't been good enough. Yeah, like, you'd never hear Lukaku say that. It's always someone else. So I like
this guy's attitude. I never knew he was like this, bro. I really did not know. This guy's attitude stinks, bro.
Who?
Lukaku.
Bro, I was telling you this from ages ago.
Oh my god. I'm watching the game. I'm getting so mad, bro. I'm getting so mad. I'm like, yo, you just looking like a log up front.
Yeah, but yo, listen. Let me tell you about something. You know when he was banging goals against Arsenal and that, at the start of the season?
Yeah.
And you guys were like, yeah, this guy's scoring goals. And I asked the question straight away. He is scoring tap-ins or something. He ain't connecting with the guys. And that's when Reece James was on fire. Reece James was creating, the guy was scoring, the guy was doing
Wait, what about Sadiq? It's not like he was scoring like outside of the box versus Villa. I was like, okay, we got this guy actually changed from Inter Milan. And I was like, okay, cool. We got like that Inter Milan guy, not the Man U guy.
No way, you can't have said that, surely not.
Bro, that game against Villa, he like chopped Twanzebe.
What, the second half he came on?
No,
the very first game we played against Villa.
Oh,
I'm talking about before he got injured, like he was actually like scoring and stuff. So I was like, okay.
That's just first
no,
game.
Sadiq, you look at his body language back then. You look at his body language now.
Yeah,
it's completely polarized.
Like he actually looked like he actually wanted to like run for the ball and get in the box.
Basically, you got saying Tuchel out. That's what you got.
No, I'm not saying Tuchel out.
I'm never Tuchel out. I'm Tuchel hive.
I think you guys are slightly Tuchel out. The way you're talking about.
I'm Tuchel hive. Everybody knows me.
I'd get rid of every single one of these players before I get rid of Tuchel.
Yes, I agree.
Nah, not all of them.
All of them. Tuchel's our most important asset.
All of them.
Tuchel's our most important asset, bro. He's on our most. You're not gonna get another coach like Tuchel in a while. Everyone is disposable.
Mount.
You guys are
joking. Yeah. Mount too. Yes.
Jennifer,
definitely.
Rudiger.
I mean, let's be real. The only guys that I'd say I wouldn't well, I wouldn't want to get rid of him anyway. I don't think that'd be a problem. It's Mendy, Mount. That's it, probably.
That's a good comment there. I'm not going to lie. I missed Giroud.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, Silva. I would, in a Silva argument, I'd argue Tuchel's long term. Silva is not long term.
And that's what I'd argue in terms of like
that's what I'd argue.
About Rudiger
as well.
No, not Rudiger as all. Allow it, fam.
But even those guys are disposable.
Actually, do you know what? They're more. I'd say Rudiger's more disposable than Tuchel is.
No. But you see, you're naming players. All of them are more disposable than Tuchel.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying players that you rather like keep. You know what I mean?
Kante, Silva.
Of course, I'd like to keep them, but if you gave me a choice of Tuchel or them, it's Tuchel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tuchel is the guy you've got to build this team around. None of these players, him.
Like I would just go from scratch, bro.
I'm actually the opposite, man.
Just quickly, big up Beckham. I've not seen you in months for donation. Giroud would have done better job than Lukaku. I think,
mate.
Even Mitchie, Tammy Abraham.
Today, Morata, when he was depressed, was still doing better than Lukaku is.
Facts.
And that's saying something because he was dreadful. But
yo, guys, I think Morata's better than Werner too, though.
Facts. I said that as well. You not cussing me.
Morata's better than Werner, bro.
On my life, I said that.
So
bro, listen,
bad.
I said that all of you on the panel. So you not cussing me. You not cussing me.
I've said it before. I've mentioned
guys,
it. I think
listen to this, yeah. Listen to this. There's two things that one Javi's already mentioned about Werner and Morata, yeah. That's one thing. The other one was do you remember we were having an argument about who was the worst out of the front three, and I kept saying Lukaku recently, and everyone was like, "What about Ziyech? What about Mount?" I think it was, and I said, "Yeah, they were bad, but Lukaku was just the worst." And it's the same thing again today that we're slowly starting to realize. Like slowly, everyone's starting to say the same thing. I don't know why it takes so long. I think people are worried.
I've said that before. I've said Morata's better than Werner.
Yeah. It's tough times, guys, man. It's tough times. I don't know what competition we're going to win. I don't think we'll win the Carabao Cup. But because I'm going, I think we'll win. Because I'm going, sorry. But yeah, Club World Cup, man. I'm worried. If we're playing like this now, I'm worried about the Club World Cup.
No, I think we'll be fine.
You know, Sadiq, you were saying earlier, if we can't beat teams like this, like Plymouth today, if we play the same way, in the Champions League, then you're worried. But the thing is, I think in this game, we probably had a bit of an arrogance about ourselves because of who we're playing. You know, but in the Champions League, we know that we have to go in there, and against every team we play, we got to give our all. You know, because you can't afford to make any mistakes. Only 100% will do. So, like I said, I think we could be a completely different animal again and make some surprises. So, and hopefully we do that in the Club World Cup as well. Put in some great performances, win it, and do the same with the upcoming Carabao Cup final against Liverpool.
Mm. No, I agree with you there, man. It's the mentality as well. It felt like these guys just knew they come onto the pitch and they'll win easily. That's what it seemed like as well. Yeah. I felt Cho had a very, very good game. Should have stayed on. And best winger for Chelsea currently, Hudson-Odoi. So, yeah, I'll wait for you guys.
That's cap.
Sorry?
That's just rubbish.
What, Hudson-Odoi?
Yeah.
What do you mean? He has 4 goals in 4 years. He's on top form, bro.
Mate, I legit think Azpi's got more goals than Callum in 4 years.
Listen. Jokes aside, I'm going to back him on that 4 goals, 4 assists, because he has half of the minutes of Mount. He has less minutes than Pulisic in the league, and he only has 31 starts, which some of them were from wing back as well. So you have to give him a bit of context behind that, because he wasn't playing like the way people are thinking, like William and
Wait,
Pedro
hold on.
this year.
Hold on. The 4 goals in 4, is that
Yeah.
in the Premier League or is that all competitions?
Oh, in the Premier League.
Okay.
But it's 31 starts, but he has 71 total appearances. So 40 of them from the bench, and he has less minutes than Mount by half, and less minutes than Pulisic, who's been here.
Still, Pulisic's output over time.
No,
is still
I'm not saying like that, bro. I'm just saying that he's played less minutes, even though he has more games than Pulisic. And
I understand that, but you look at today's game, for example, mate. This guy can people cannot come to me ever again and say this guy can dribble.
Yeah, but he done it against Tottenham.
Oh my god, yeah. If anyone can do it against Tottenham.
Not really,
It's Tottenham.
Man. That's
Tottenham.
a bit harsh. That's
it's Tottenham.
Harsh,
anyone can do it against Tottenham. I'm fed up of players scoring against Chesterfield, scoring against Tottenham, and then being hyped up as the best thing on this planet.
Bro, Lukaku can't even score.
Chesterfield. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Lukaku out, but people cannot say Callum Hudson-Odoi can dribble. He's so scared to dribble against one-on-one person.
He had an injury, bro.
He hesitates. Oh, he has an injury. Oh. It's excuses every 5 minutes. And look, I had someone say that he was the second best player in the game. What did he do?
Yeah, he was.
What did he do? Miss a header from 2 yards, not really complete any proper dribble at all.
He was better than Werner.
Yes, but you're comparing.
He wasn't good, but he wasn't bad.
Yeah, hold on. Was he better than Ziyech?
No,
he was not better.
Was he better than Mount?
He was our best attacker.
Yes.
He was not better than Mount.
He was not better than Mount.
The link up between Ziyech and Mount on that right hand side was probably one of the only positive things throughout the whole game.
Yeah, Cho need to learn how to shoot though.
Huh?
He needs to learn.
Bro, you know what the worst thing was? He knew how to shoot in the youth days, bro. Like I know youth.
No,
listen. Listen. I know it's different levels and shouldn't be compared, but I'm saying when I used to watch the guy used to strike the ball, bro. Top corner bins, everything. He used to strike it properly.
Callum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mate, Lewis Baker was doing back heels for days in the youth team, and look how he turns out now.
Yeah, but he's been unlucky.
You can't compare youth and first team.
Guys, like the video, man.
Dominic Solanke looked like Lewandowski in the youth team. And then now he's nothing. He's sitting in the championship.
Who's sharing the screen?
Sorry?
Are you sharing the screen, Sadiq?
Yeah, why?
You don't even follow Chelsea, bro. You don't even follow Werner.
Why would I?
Whoa.
But he follows father.
I follow people that give me interactions.
He follows father and not Chelsea. That's criminal.
Like,
I know you.
Come on, man.
I read that.
You have to. What's the point of following people that are not going to interact with you? It doesn't make sense, bro. Everyone tweets the same shit anyways. I'll just go see whatever Chelsea tweet from that.
That is a good point.
Honestly,
still, you follow father.
He paid me to follow him. What can I do?
What?
Sure, I wouldn't even be surprised if he did.
Yeah. It's been a weird game, man. I said I won't celebrate United's loss until I see Chelsea.
Always a smart move, that one.
Yeah, Ronaldo missed penalty. Imagine that's your goat. I can never support that guy, man.
What?
I can't stand him, man. I cannot stand that man.
To be fair, I don't want to defend. I'm not defending him, but it wasn't. Everyone was going on like it was a bad penalty. It wasn't a bad penalty. He just hit it off target.
Yeah, it was going in.
If we're being real, Bruno Fernandes's chance was a hell of a lot worse than Ronaldo's penalty.
I think that was a fantastic penalty. I loved it.
Yeah, it was it's a great penalty for a Chelsea fan.
Tough times, guys, man. Man, I can't believe I think, my StreamYard, it created 2 streams because when it was creating, I was on mobile data, like hotspot, and I switched it to the Virgin Media, and I think it must have created 2, but I didn't know. So I was looking at the screen, I was thinking, everyone's in the comments here just spamming, like, when am I starting? I'm like, Matt's already started, man. What's going on? Matt He ran away as well. But it is what it is, people. Like the video, people, man, for Xavi, who loves Lukaku. Like the video for Kofi, who supports J5. Like the video for Alfred, who supports Lukaku as well. And that we're going to win the league mathematically. Support Matt as well, who loves...
You keep twisting the words, Stig. I say mathematically we are not out of it. I never said we were going to win it.
You said it's not over. That's what you said.
Because it's not.
He's got a point.
Oh my gosh. This club is
Thank
actually
you.
going to kill me, man. Club going to kill me. This guy's excited.
Season so far.
This guy's excited. Some girl liked father's pick and he's getting excited right now.
Who?
I can't say who right now, but if he comes on the stream,
Nippin.
No, I said a girl, not one.
Yeah, his girlfriend, Nippin.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, Nippin. Oh my days. I'm trying to get father on to tell us about the team experience.
Ask him why Timo looks so unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him come on. Hopefully, he can come on and we can get some primary data interview analysis from the one and only vice captain who has been putting poor performances for my club alongside with a couple others on the stream.
This is our captain, people. This is our captain.
Joking. Kofi was quite solid actually recently. What's that picture of Lukaku that he just sent, man?
The comment is the funny part.
Is that racist?
No.
No, it's
Can
not
I share
racist.
it? Can I share it?
Yeah.
Big up Couch.
Man's having a nap. Man's having a nap during the game. That's all I'm saying.
Let me put that up because that's a bit surprising. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see that, you know.
Oh my god.
Man's having a nap during the game, and this is at the this is oh.
Guy got a big bunda, fam.
Hey, yo, are you looking at that?
Bro, you acting like you didn't even look at it, bro.
Bro, don't blame me because you looking at that.
To be fair, it's a Belgian
team.
team.
Enjoying, man. I want to hear this team of Werner.
You guys look funny, man. Lie down, funny body to boom.
Hey, Xavi, why'd you always ignore my DMs, bro?
Yeah, don't change the topic. I answered you and I gave a full paragraph.
No, when
I just went downstairs and had to put the car seat in for him.
No, when I mentioned New York.
Bro. Yeah, we got to talk about the game. Who else we talking about? Yo, your boy, people, man. You got to realize Sar always going to have a mistake in him.
No. I don't want to hear it, man. This is the problem with this fan base. We get
I've never backed Sar, bro. I've always been like, why are we not getting a left back, a left wing back? Yeah, I think Sar is not going to attack him. He only does a job. I've said it, bro.
He's very young, man. Leave the man alone. He's gonna get better.
His prototype, bro. I'm not saying cool, but he's always gonna have that mistake in him. You know what I mean?
I respect him for doing a job, but he shouldn't be doing that job in the first place.
Yeah, I just want him to put in deep so we could get a good fee for him.
Yeah, but that's Alonso.
What do you mean?
He's in a position now where he's coming for a player that's been injured, unfortunately, and the expectations on him is so high.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Star is not a left back. Alonso is a full back.
Well, you still didn't understand my point.
It'd be different. I understand your point, but it's worse. Sar gets more sympathy because he's playing out of position.
So is Alonso.
He's not. He's playing. He's
He's
a fullback.
usually a left wing back, bro. He's not.
Yeah, but a wing. No, but he can still play fullback. Going from a centre back to a left back is much more different than going from a wing back to a left back. Considering Alonso has played left back in his career multiple times as well. It's not like he's always played wing back.
It's tough, man. It's tough because Alonso, for me, was a star man today. Won us the game.
I'm not saying that. He come on and scored the winner. It's fantastic.
I just know a lot of Chelsea fans hated it when he struck it.
I loved it. I loved it. It's like when Emerson scored against Atletico Madrid. Loved it. Comes on, scores straight away. It's what you need. It's what you've been asked to do. You come on, you do it. Fantastic.
So, Matt, can we get an early prediction on Chelsea Lille when we go, please?
2-0 Chelsea.
So we want to see 2 goals and a clean sheet.
Or 2-0, 2-1. Maybe 2-1. Let me have a look at this Lille tick. I don't know who actually
They're not doing that well this season.
They're not doing well, that's the thing. But you know what we're like against teams that are not doing that well. Who have they got? I just want to see who their squad is first.
Yeah. Kofi, you want to play some FIFA tonight? Or?
I know they've got Jonathan David.
Yeah, man. Play FIFA.
Alfred, just to let you know, I'm buying a PC soon. So, yeah, if you got COD or FIFA, you'll see me soon.
Yeah, I'll definitely play you in some FIFA, man. That would be cool. Tried not to get my ass kicked too badly.
I've never ever played it on PC, by the way, in my life.
Right. I'll change my scoreline. It's going to be 2-1. Jonathan David's going to score, and then I can give the Jonathan David prop till the summer.
So you're giving the guy a goal. Away goals don't count, right?
There's no away goals, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so weird.
Yeah.
It defeats the point of 2 legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you guys a fan of the taking away the away goals? Or
no.
I love the away goals. It's what makes the Champions League the Champions League.
Yeah, look, I always I got used to it. You know, I thought it was a very, very intense rule. Like you said, it made the games very entertaining. But the thing is, it was also quite unfair at times. You know, like being eliminated from a competition because you drew 2 games potentially is a bit crap. You know, like you draw 0-0 and then you draw 1-1.
At the same time, you did better away.
Yeah.
Like when people say it's unfair, it's like, well, you get to play away. It's not like you only play away one. You both play away. So you both have the chance to score.
You both have the chance to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's
fair. In certain points, it allows the little teams to come out because if they have conceded an away goal, they have to come out for the next game to score. They can't just sit back and get a counter. Yeah. So it's going to make the point of this away goal rule was to bring it in to make teams a bit more attacking because you have to go for goals. But now it's going to be a lot more defensive, which is fine for us because we like to play defense. I don't think defensive must mind us anyway. But there you go.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be interesting.
But like, what we need to stop doing though is like, I understand Jorginho has his limitations. He's not solely the problem. Like, if you look at our attackers today, like our attackers, I think is more of a problem than Jorginho is.
I agree.
Because
I agree and disagree. I think that the attackers have their own faults, that are problems as well. But you've got 2 problems with Jorginho. One, you have the transition, which you could see today he was getting done on the transition against the League One team. Kovacic looked mad tired, because he was having to cover for Jorginho. And that's always going to be a problem when you have a back 4. And then the second one is when Jorginho plays, it's always slower. It's always slowing down the play. Which
I feel like
it's always
that first
it's
point.
always slowed down.
The transition part, okay. But I don't think, like, for instance, we were playing at a faster tempo, like when we were attacking before they. I think we get rushed a little bit after they scored the goal, but we were playing faster when before that happened and we started playing frantic. But the first part, okay, I agree. But the thing is, with me, if we're gonna replace Jorginho, we need somebody. If you're gonna get somebody just athletic, at least we gotta have somebody that's good in possession as well. You know what I mean? Like we can't have somebody.
I mean, Tchouaméni, that's why I say Tchouaméni, because he's athletic, but he's also got good passing technique and he's got a good wide range of passes. That's why I do not want Declan Rice, because Declan Rice does not fit that category.
Yeah, I hate when people say, "Yeah, we just need an athletic DM," but it's just like, okay, I get that, cool, but we also want to have the ball and play on the ball a lot.
Yeah, I get that. We need. That's why Tchouaméni is the guy, because he's not purely an athletic DM. He can do both. And he's learned the way he's passing. He's learning that from the best of the best, which is Fabregas.
Hey, father.
Yo, father.
Yo.
Go on camera. Let me see you, man.
No, dude. I'm in a hurry.
Oh, cool. Tell us about Werner quickly, man.
No, I thought the fitness of these players kind of a bit raggy as well. I can't.
No, listen. Forget the game. Tell us about meeting Werner.
Oh, it was fantastic.
How did it happen? Tell me what happened.
Just asked him for the picture, innit? Asked him nicely, and he'd take a picture.
What question, father? Why did he look a bit scared?
I think it was a bit wave.
Was that before or after the game?
Before the game.
But listen. Did you tell him that you tweet about him, put him on Instagram one time? Did you tell him any of that?
Oh yeah, 100%. He's my boy, innit? But yeah.
Cheers, man. All right, listen, where you eating, man?
Nice.
I'm gonna eat, yeah.
Where you going? Oh my days, this guy just left from criminal. Guys, where was Lewis Bate, Harvey Vale?
I think they had a PL match that they had to win.
Harvey Vale, I mean, sorry.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, they shouldn't be going to the Club World Cup, right? Or should they be?
They will, because you need to take a fairly big squad.
So what's the next couple of games we've got? We've got potentially two games.
Two Club World Cup games, then Crystal Palace, then Lille, then Liverpool. That's it.
Crystal Palace home or away?
Home, I think.
Oh. Matt's busy printing out his tickets for the Chelsea Lille game, people.
I wish they were the tickets. I don't know who's decided to print in my house, but it's a bit annoying.
I missed that noise.
I'm trying. I keep trying to mute it, but every time I'm in mid conversation, it keeps starting again.
Guys, like the video, man. Private chat. Oh, Werner in forever. Take care, my friend, man. If you're there.
Take care.
He's gone. He's gone. Can't even say bye to us, unfortunately. Guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up in like 5 minutes, man. Is there anything else we need to add on here? I think it's just a game, paper the cracks with a win. Alonso, star man. Kepa, star man, which I've been saying for years.
Can we put some more prop on Ziyech's name? Ziyech done fantastic.
I've been saying that for years.
I do think if we're going to play this, if we're going to play this back four, Ziyech is no longer on my kind of out list, because this is the formation that he wanted to play in the first place.
He's done okay recently. I think he's got 2 goals in the last Premier League games as well.
That's what I mean. My thing with Ziyech was I always thought he was not suited to the 3 at the back. So if we're going to continue with the 3 at the back, I would have not wanted him to stay. If we got to put 4 at the back, then I think it suits him, and he's playing really well at the moment in the position that he should be, in the position he was playing at Ajax. So I'd be happy for Ziyech to stay if he's playing like this. That's why I think we need a back four, and I'd be happy just to get a defensive midfielder in. So say a Tchouaméni, get some of the more obvious attackers out. So say a Werner and a Lukaku, and then the rest of them, let's see how they do in this back four. Because then after that, there's no excuses. So that will be your Havertz, that will be your Callums, your Pulisic's, your Ziyech's. If you bring in a Broha, obviously give him time because obviously he'd come in. If you want to bring in the racist, you can. I personally would not, but it's up to people. The racist.
Who?
The racist, Dembele. If you want to bring him in, you can bring him in. I personally wouldn't, but there you go.
Yo, who managed the game today?
Arno Michaels or something, or Michaels or something like that.
Where was JT?
JT's a youth manager or a youth staff.
Wasn't he?
Arno is like
dugout.
I didn't see him in the dugout.
Where's
Arno
Evie?
was his job at Aston Villa.
Where's Evie?
Probably making some Lukaku prop.
Yeah, that's what he does. Lukaku, man.
So,
KJ says, talk about cover. We'll sum up the cover. Try to end it with positive, unless Matt says it's been rubbish. But Matt's
I think cover played well, and I think when Javi was talking about the idea of we were playing a bit faster in the midfield after they scored, that was mainly when Kovacic was progressing it in the midfield. That's when you find when we play fast, it's when we play through cover rather than playing through Jorginho. And that's why I feel if you can say we have a midfield three of a Tchouaméni, a Kovacic, and then maybe a more of attacking player, or you could play a Kante in that if you want to play a bit more defensive. That's a good midfield. It's an athletic midfield. It's a midfield that can pass. It's a midfield that can drive for the ball. And maybe you potentially don't have as much goals, but sometimes as long as your forwards and your wing backs or fullbacks are putting in goals, and you don't mind at that aspect. But as we can see, Kovacic can strike it. It's just he needs to do it a bit more. Yeah, Kovacic was fine today. I think he was caught out at times, but I think it was more when he was covering for people. But yeah, good player. Don't really want to speak anymore.
No, I think you summed up there. Alfred, anything to add on that one? Kovacic?
No, I actually had a question for Matt about Lukaku because earlier in the stream you said earlier in the stream, Matt, you said that even if he starts scoring a couple of goals, even if he starts scoring more goals towards the end of the season and doing well, you still want him gone, hey?
Yeah, I'm officially done with him unless he does something fantastic. As in pulls in I don't want just a couple of goals here and there. Yeah. I want consistent, like the striker we want. If you come in and do your job, I'm not going to complain. If you're a dickhead off the field, yes, that's an issue. But if you're doing the business on the pitch, I've not got a problem with that. But if you're not going to do the business on the pitch, I'm going to come at you even more because you're a dickhead. That's the point. My problem is I just don't see it changing. Surely, if you were genuinely sorry for that interview and you genuinely wanted to make it up to the fans, you'd actually try on the pitch. But his body language is absolutely awful. And now I'm not going to have this as a kind of I don't want to make it as this is a stereotypical thing because this is an actual, real stereotypical thing. People from Antwerp is known in terms of Belgian people. They're known for being very arrogant, very up themselves, and it's always in terms of when they're in the wrong, it's always other people's fault. That's just very stereotypical thing for people from Antwerp, which obviously Lukaku is from Antwerp. Doesn't surprise me whatsoever. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's an arrogant player, which is fine. I don't mind arrogant players, but when the going gets tough, they're going to blame other people, and you can see that. And that's why my problem with Lukaku, this is what I always, as much as I'll moan about Lukaku, the person you've got to moan about is the people that decided to bring him in the first place for 100 million, knowing that he's an arrogant player, knowing that he wanted to stay at Inter Milan and he wasn't committed to Chelsea. I have no clue why you'd spend 100 million pounds on a player that's not committed to your club.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You don't have to be a football person, because people say, "Oh, we don't have enough football people on the board," which I'd agree with. You don't have to be a football person to understand that logic. You just have to be a person with a bit of IQ.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's interesting to hear that hear you say that there actually is a way out for him, in your opinion, even if, like you said, you don't think that it's going to change. I don't necessarily feel like it's going to either, but you never know. But what I was going to say is that, yeah, with most of our attackers doing fuck all so far this season, if he did start to improve and start banging goals in regularly, that's what I was going to say, is that I'd be surprised if you still wanted him to go, because that's exactly what we need at the moment. We can't really afford to lose somebody that is regularly banging in goals if he does start doing that. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, to switch it, I think it would be for me. It's criminal that you get rid of Broja in the summer and you keep Lukaku, because at the moment Broja is banging in the goals. He's done it at youth. He then went to Vitesse, and when he was at Vitesse, he scored the most goals from an under-20s player in Europe, that's very promising. And now he's come to Southampton. He took a couple of weeks to settle in, but after that, he's put in a lot of good performances and showing that he's a good all-round player. So I don't see the sense of selling him for 25 million. That's peanuts for a striker. If we're honest, that's absolute peanuts. To keep a player that is not motivated to play for the club, that is not scoring goals, and has got an attitude problem. Simple as that. So that's why I'm fine for Lukaku to go, because if you want to bring in Broja and you want to keep Havertz and you want to build the team around that to try and build that, because I don't think, as I said, there are problems with attackers scoring goals and there are problems that we need to sort out in that department. But there's other midfield problems that don't help the forward line either. So if we can fix that, we can get rid of the certain players that are just a problem and are always going to be a problem, then you can hopefully work with the rest. You can work. I mean, look at Ziyech. You could probably work in this formation. I don't think you'll have much of a problem with Ziyech. I think he'll be fine. And then you're looking at the left side. Maybe a Pulisic or a Callum might do better in a four at the back. If you have Broja up front, you can play Broja as that more target man type player, or you could play Havertz as more that false nine fluid type player. So you can pick between the two, but then you don't need either of two to definitely start, because unfortunately they don't command that kind of starting presence like Lukaku would, because they're not £100 million players. So I just think that could be the way we go. Or I really like the guy, Jonathan David. I think he'd be very good to this if we want to go this false nine way. I think he'd be a very good player to bring in alongside Havertz if we were to get rid of Broja and get rid of Lukaku.
Yeah.
Well,
and did you see the smile on Sadiq's face as soon as he read that comment? This summer about to be lit.
But guys,
Sadiq knows that the streams are coming again.
Guys, listen to this. Would you honestly forgive the board if we saw Lukaku and Werner and signed Haaland?
No, I wouldn't. I would not.
No,
I would not.
Hold on, no, bro.
No, that is not. If I don't see a defensive midfielder this summer.
No, obviously the normal signings that we need, like a defensive midfielder and stuff. If we get rid of two attackers.
This is what's really annoying me from Chelsea fans at the moment. Everyone keeps talking about how we're going to have this fantastic summer. Well, what confidence is it in the lot? If you look back at the last 2 or 3 windows, where is what from them windows gives you confidence that we're going to go sign 5 or 6 players? We're going to get rid of 6 or 7 players.
When I saw Havertz, Werner, Silva, those guys come in, I was.
But that was off the back of a transfer ban where we spent nothing before.
Yeah,
and even then, how many of them signings actually worked?
All of them. We won the Champions League.
Well, yes, but none of the individually, none of the signings have actually worked apart from Mendy, who wasn't a board signing. Silva, that anyone with any sort of IQ level could pick that out as a signing, and Chilwell, which was a Lampard signing.
How old was he?
36.
36. So the guy's been playing football. We're talking Havertz, 21. We're talking Werner. What is he now? 25 now or 26?
No, but what I don't get your point.
My point is they take time to hit peak.
Yes, but at the moment they haven't. I'm saying at the moment they have not been successful. Havertz, you could argue, has scored a goal in a final. Well done.
Yeah,
you can't. But that's not as a Chelsea standards. That's not enough. You should not live off one goal.
We won Champions League.
We don't look at someone like Drogba and go, "Oh, we live off his one goal in the Champions League." We live off his whole career. You've got to do it. You can't just score one goal.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Who done better, Havertz's first season or Drogba's first season?
I mean, I don't think Havertz did well at all in his first season. So I'll probably still say Drogba.
Why not? He scored in the cup final.
Yes, but you're taking one moment and not looking at the rest of the season.
Sometimes you need that one moment, though.
No, but how long are we going to live off this one moment?
We have to because he moved games, doesn't he? Guys, he had COVID this season as well.
Hasn't he scored a few big?
And he had Lampard. He had Lampard for half the season, and he scored more goals than Drogba. So, how can you tell me that? I don't understand.
Drogba didn't cost 72 million.
Yeah, but 72 million now is like what Drogba was back then. Let's have it right. Let's have. What do you mean? 2005, no one was spending 24 million pounds.
There were clubs that were spending 24 million.
Go on, name your club. Go on. 2004, who was spending 24 million pounds? Go on.
Yo, man, them. I'm gonna cut.
Oh, take care, bro.
Take care, man.
Well, go on. Who spent 24 million?
Man United, Arsenal, Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Name players that they spent.
You do realise I was about 6 then, so I'm not going to list specific players.
I'm telling you, we changed the market. Okay? So Drogba came for that much from Marseille. Yeah? That's the same equivalent now in terms of inflation to Havertz right now in today's world. 72 million. Maybe even less, actually, because players are going for 100 and 150 million nowadays. So English players go for 50 million plus. UK tax. So, look, I'm not saying Havertz is better than Drogba. I'm just saying it takes time, okay? And we are changing managers every single time now. We don't know how long Tuchel's going to be here. Lampard was here for a year and a half. Things change at Chelsea Football Club, guys. All right.
What I'm saying is there are silly excuses at this board.
I agree and I disagree. Because at the end of the day, without these guys, we won't have fans like Alfred. Alfred will never have heard of us.
What do you mean, these guys?
International fans, the fan base. You're
saying people like Marina brought Alfred to the club?
No, but I'm saying people that support Marina and put her in power have brought us here.
You are arguing Roman?
Yeah. Without him, what are we?
Yeah, I'm not specifically going at Roman right now. I will go at Roman if
he's happy with Marina.
That's the point where I'm angry at Roman, but I'm more angry at the board. He's not actually part of the board. He is just the owner. And Marina.
Why can we be angry at the board?
No, but it's what I'm saying. The longer this goes on, the more I get angry at Roman for not doing something about it. Because at the end of the day, he is the only one that can sack these board members. No one else. So at the end of the day, the more and more doesn't get done, then you start blaming Roman. But at the moment, it is. My main anger is at the board. So this is not just Marina, because everyone kind of goes from Marina and just Marina. It's not just Marina. It's Bruce Buck. It's the rest of the board. It's a couple other members that you're not going to know their names. because they kind of back scenes. And then it's the scouts. Our scouting department is absolutely disgusting. It's full of friends rates, ex-player rates, and just dead clubs. You're telling me our head scout comes from Fulham? What player has come from Fulham that's been good? What scout? What player has Fulham scouted in the past? What do you mean?
Loftus-Cheek.
They didn't scout Loftus-Cheek.
They did.
When?
When he first came.
What do you mean when he first came?
When he first signed for Chelsea.
No, but there is no players.
Where did Loftus-Cheek go out on loan?
No, I'm talking because we got Scott McLachlan 2012. Before that, who did Fulham actually scout? Youth or in terms of actual people to buy?
Scott Parker. We get it, Matt.
Is that how low you're gonna go to try and support your argument? But what I'm saying is, when your head scout is from Fulham, you've got a problem.
Yeah, but it's Papa Joe's. It's West London. It's from the roots.
I couldn't give a shit. This guy, we could get a guy from Barcelona and he couldn't speak a word of English. Probably doesn't even know who Chelsea were before. I couldn't give a damn. If he's good at his job, he's good at his job. The problem is they're not good at his job. These players do not. They take about 3 or 4 years to scout people, and then when you do, they're not players that you need in the squad. Matt, you said Lukaku. I know, because I had to back the Belgium thing, but obviously we're wrong. Technically, we're both going to be wrong because you said Ronaldo would be top goal scorer. I don't think that's going to happen either. Chelsea perspective. He still can get it, but all I'm going to say is our predictions for the league is going to be very funny looking back and see how wrong we both were.
I think Ronaldo will still get most goals.
Ronaldo? No way. He's not going to catch Salah. He's not catching Salah.
How much is Salah on now?
He's quite a few ahead of him.
Yeah, Salah's got it. Could you bring up Champions of Europe's comment? Big up a leader for the board is not going to do jack shit. That's good. Matt, you do know that if we get Rice or Tchouameni and Conor Gallagher is coming back into the squad, Loftus-Cheek could be packing his bags and going up north. Yeah, I know. But also likely Jorginho will leave.
Where's Loftus-Cheek now, by the way?
He's nursing a small injury.
Oh.
A small injury.
Oh, still. Pulisic type of guy, man.
Oh, Havertz has got COVID. Excuses.
He got it at the prime time when it first came out.
Yeah, Ruben's got it. Ruben got his injury at the prime time. Prime time to come back into the squad.
Injury FC this season, man.
But I'm gonna if you're gonna blame COVID, I'm gonna bring injuries into it. But
guys,
anyway, I do expect Ruben to leave at the end of the season.
Can you actually?
I don't think that's a problem for him. I think it'll be the best move for him.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Loftus-Cheek, always.
He should. No, I agree. He should never give up. I will never give up on him. But sometimes you've got to face facts, and I think he probably will end up leaving. I don't want him to, but there you go.
Can you guys remember a season where we've been smashed this badly by injuries, like quite this badly? Because this season has been shocking. It's put us on our ass big time, man.
I thought last season was just as bad though.
Yeah.
Was it?
Remember when we had like Ziyech out, we had Pulisic out, we still had Callum out,
guys,
Werner out at one point, Havertz out.
Guys, we were meant to end like 15 minutes ago.
I know.
You like having fun in the stream or something?
Well,
It's
we got
true, man.
when you get me talking about the board, you get me talking for a long while.
No, it's true, it's true. Guys, what are the times for the semis and finals? Does anyone know?
What do you mean?
For the Club World Cup.
You say timings?
As in what
4:30
time
PM.
in the day?
4:30 p.m. Both of them are 4:30 p.m.
Do you have the dates?
Wednesday and Saturday.
Oh,
Which
the
one?
Wednesday one. Shit.
Yeah, the Wednesday I can't. I'm working 3 till 7, so
I
Which-
might be at work on Wednesday.
Which for me means a 3:30 a.m. game.
oh
I might have to skip it.
yeah. No, I mean I think we're. I'll see. Actually, I'll see because we've got it's Al Hali or Monterey that we play.
Let me know. You definitely can't make it, yeah?
Yeah, I don't finish work till 7:30. So
Alright, cool. Well, listen, I'll let you not know if we do it. If I'm at work, I might just stay up at work or something. I don't know.
well, we could just do a late night stream on it.
That is
after
true.
everyone's done.
True.
But
That is true.
I'll be up. I should be able to do that. But
What time is that?
well, I finish work at 7:30, so by the time I have dinner, probably about 8:39 from them.
Yeah, might be able to do it, actually. I'll find out. We'll decide anyway. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Guys, that might be alright for Alfred, actually. Well, actually, no, he would want to go sleep after the game, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, guys, like the video as always, subscribe. It's been a weird 2 weeks off. Hope everyone's okay, safe, doing well. Hope Matt's enjoying his new job. And we'll be showing you guys Chelsea little vlogs and reviews straight away for the first time on this channel, which will be good vibes. I'm taking Matt out for once. So
Finally.
yeah. That's a finally, man. Alfred, thanks for coming on.
A joy as always, lads. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Big up everyone as all. Yeah, like the video, people. We're out, man. Peace.
Peace.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up.